Hello everyone, I'm Guillermo Castilla and these are 27 ways to have an awesome presentation with the aid of Mia McMakin, who is the author of this guide of 27 awesome tips. Now, let's talk first about content. If you have nothing interesting to say, just don't say it at all, because after all, people just want to listen to something new. Try something different with your delivery. Try saying things in a certain different way. Make it interesting. Make people want to listen to what you're going to say and enjoy it. Have some joy in your presentation. Be happy. If you're happy, everyone else will be happy also. You also have to practice your acting skills. It's not just reading or just delivering something like a drone. No, you actually have to act it out as if it was a dialogue with someone else. You have to visualize how your presentation is going to be. Imagine every single part of it. Think, hey, this is fun, or now this is kind of boring, and just reconfigure it before even starting to practice. Now, practice. Practice is very, very important. You have to practice from the very beginning of your presentation to the very ending, because it's not just what you say, it's how you say it. And there's many different ways of going around your presentation. So make sure that you find which is the perfect way to deliver every single line. Remember that your audience doesn't necessarily know what you're going to say. So the show has to go on. If you suddenly get stuck, no one knows. So you just make something up, or you start with something different, you tell an anecdote, you just shot in a joke or something like that, and you just continue, because it's not going to affect your delivery at all. Add comedy, make it fun, crack in a joke or two, make something a bit different that makes people pay attention to what you're saying. Grab the audience's attention with all your might. Use an object, an image, a skit, use, a visual aid like these wonderful post-it notes I've got behind me. Keep it simple. Don't make something very baroque, otherwise people will just lose attention in the little details and they won't be able to focus on what you're saying. Find a partner, okay? Write together and divide the presentation. Make it enjoyable. Most people will listen more to a dialogue than to a monologue, so that should be able to make things a bit more fluent. It will also help the cracking jokes part to be a bit more fun. Exude confidence, okay? Even if you don't feel it, you just have to look as confident as the part requires. If you seem nervous, people will lose interest. Ask questions. Allow time for questions. Use question and answer formats. Even use rhetorical questions just to make it a bit more, moving, a bit more vivid, a bit more lively. Survey, okay, your potential audience. Find out what they want. Find out what might be interesting to them, and then use it to your advantage. Abandon technology if it's holding you back. If things are not working, don't say, wait a second because I can't get my presentation working. Just present. Forget your visual aids, forget everything else. The important part of your presentation is you. So use that to your advantage. Flex. Remain flexible. I am an empty piece of wood. The wind can bow me, but it will not break me. I will say that about 1,000,000 times. Why? Because everything that can go wrong will go wrong during your presentation. So don't sweat it. It's okay. It just happens. Plan for technology failures, okay? If everything that can go wrong will go wrong, it's probably because everything that can go wrong hasn't been planned. If you've got a visual aid of your visual aid, if you've got a plan B, if you've got your presentation downloaded just in case the online settings don't work, well, then great. That means that things are going to work a bit better. Okay, interact with your audience, even if they're not there, even if you're just recording a video. Remember to keep eye contact even with your camera lens. That means that you're keeping eye contact with your audience. Okay, make sure that people feel that you're talking to them, not just talking to some vague place in space or to a piece of paper. Pinpoint the audience members who encourage you. okay? There's always that guy that laughs more at your jokes, okay? Well, start using him as your pinpoint. You start telling him your jokes, okay? That will make him laugh even harder, and that will probably make everyone else enjoy themselves even more, okay? Take a look at your audience. Make sure that they're having fun. Make sure that they're interested. If you find one part of your presentation extraordinarily interesting, but everyone else is yawning, then it's probably not working, okay? So use your audience to keep track of what's going on, okay? Keep brief notes or cues. Don't take them with you necessarily, okay? You don't have to be looking through them constantly, but it could be interesting to just have those cues at least as a visual aid in your head, or use a teleprompter, or just have a piece of paper to fiddle with in your hand. As long as that doesn't weigh you down, it's fine. Focus, okay? Focus. You're presenting. You can't be thinking about your kitchen sink. You can't be thinking about your cat, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, or anything else. You're presenting. Your presentation is your life for those brief 10, 15, 12 minutes, okay? Have fun. I already talked about the joy that you have to demonstrate during your presentation, but also enjoy yourself. Actually feel that joy. Enjoy what you're doing, because it's fun. It's fun most of the time telling things to other people. It's sharing stories, cracking some jokes, okay? Self-evaluate yourself. If it doesn't work, ask yourself why, what you can change, and what would be necessary to do differently next time, okay? Break ice, okay? Instructors start with icebreakers to get everyone calm. Why don't you? Why not just start off with a joke, or start off with a question that maybe has nothing to do with the rest of the presentation, okay? That might make things work. Who knows? Maybe you find that you're better at it than you would have expected, okay? Relax, okay? Everyone's nervous with a presentation, but you can just let it flow through you. Nerves are something natural, or something inherent to the human species, but they can't get the best of you. You just let them go through, okay? And a nervous peak will never go above 5 to 10 minutes. So if you get nervous before the presentation, it's better because you'll be relaxed during the presentation. That's probably what you need. Laugh, okay? If you make a mistake, you just laugh at it. It's fine, okay? No one is going to laugh at you if you laugh first. And apart from that, just add any question. You can send them to me at guillermo.castilla@universidadeuropea.es, and I will encourage any of you to show me your presentations, and I'll give you all the feedback that you might need. Thank you for listening.